Okay. Now the resonance in RLC series circuit. Now let us consider the same RLC circuit that we have seen previously. The resistor, pure inductor, and pure capacitor, which are connected in series across voltage source Vm sin omega t, and the instantaneous current I, which will flow through the circuit. And this current is common through all the elements in the circuit, through resistor, inductor, and the capacitor. As we know, the voltage across resistor is VR, voltage across inductor is VL, and across capacitor is VC. Now, what is resonance? So, resonance is the phenomena taking place in series or parallel RLC circuit, which results in unity power factor. What is that? It is a phenomena which is taking place in series or parallel RLC circuit, which results in unity power factor. So when unity power factor comes in series RLC circuit, whenever XL is equal to XC. So this condition we already seen in detail. So this condition is nothing but the resonance condition. So look at that. At resonance, the voltage and current are in phase with each other. So as it becomes a unity power factor circuit, that means it becomes a resistive circuit. And we know that for resistive circuit, voltages and currents are in phase with each other. We also know the phasor diagram for it. The resonance is an important phenomena and it is used in many communication circuits like radio receivers. This example I told you when someone asked what are the applications for RLC circuit. So this is mainly the example which is radio receivers, and particularly it is used for transmitters and receivers. When both the circuits are tuned, then there will be a data transmission between transmitter and the receiver. So resonance circuit plays an important role in the communication circuitry. So resonance in series RLC circuit is called series resonance or simply resonance, and that in parallel circuit it is called anti-resonance or parallel resonance. So this you may refer for MCQ's question. In series RLC circuit, it is only called resonance or series resonance. In parallel circuit, it is called anti-resonance or parallel resonance. Now look at that. We already seen this condition that XL is equal to XC, and this condition is nothing but the condition for resonance. It is mainly referred as the condition of resonance. In series RLC circuit, resonance is said to have occurred if the inductive reactance is equal to the capacitive reactance. Look at that. XL is equal to XC. At this condition, we know that VL is equal to VC and both the voltage becomes cancelled, and there is only a resistive component present in the circuit. So the circuit becomes resistive. Inductive and capacitive components will get cancelled because both are equal to each other and exactly 180-degree phase opposition. So that's why this gets cancelled. At this condition, the impedance of the series RLC circuit in the rectangular form, Z is equal to R plus JX, where X is equal to XL minus XC. So R plus J XL minus XC. This is the rectangular impedance for the series RLC circuit. Again in detail that we can have XL is equal to omega L and XC is equal to 1 by omega C. So this is the condition for resonance. Now what is resonance frequency? This is important term. Many times this question asks what is resonance frequency and derive an expression for the resonance frequency. So very simple derivation. You'll simply understand it. Okay, now what is resonance frequency? So for the given values of resistor, inductor and capacitor, the inductive reactance becomes equal to the capacitive reactance only at particular frequency, and this frequency is known as resonance frequency. It is denoted by FR, F small f suffix R. So what is resonance frequency? At a particular frequency, the inductive reactance XL becomes equal to capacitive reactance XC, So at that particular condition, whatever the frequency, that frequency is known as resonance frequency. म्हणजे ज्या फ्रिक्वेन्सीला रेझोनन्स ऑकर होतो त्या फ्रिक्वेन्सीला आपण रेझोनन्स फ्रिक्वेन्सी. Very simple. Now we can have the expression for the resonance frequency. Now look at that. If we increase the frequency gradually from 0 by keeping applied voltages constant, then following two effects will be observed. Look at when we increase the frequency gradually from 0 to onwards and keeping the applied voltage constant, then following two effects will be observed. So what will be the effect on inductive reactance and capacitive reactance? That we have to observe. We know that inductive reactance XL is equal to 2 pi FL. That is, inductive reactance is directly proportional to the frequency, right? Directly proportional to the frequency. So inductive reactance increases linearly with the frequency. The frequency वाढवली की inductive reactance वाढणार. So this is linear proportional. And what about capacitive reactance? Xc is equal to 1 by 2 pi Fc. So capacitive reactance is inversely proportional to the frequency. So that's why capacitive reactance decreases exponentially as the frequency increases. Right? So frequency is increased, this capacitive reactance will get decreased. Right? So this is exponentially. As we know, in capacitive charging and discharging, the exponential term is present. So that's why it is exponentially in proportional. At particular frequency, F is equal to Fr. The inductive and capacitive reactance are exactly equal to each other. So what we are doing, we are increasing the frequency from 0 to onwards, applied voltage is constant, then these effects will be observed. If frequency is increasing, inductive reactance are also increasing, and capacitive reactance is decreasing exponentially. And at one particular frequency, XL is equal to XC. So both will be equal because it is increasing and it is decreasing. XL is increasing, XC is decreasing. So at one particular frequency, both will be equal. Right? And that particular frequency, it is called resonance frequency. Now the derivation for it, very simple in terms of that you want, how to write these things while deriving the expression for resonance frequency. You just write this sentence. What will be the effect of on XL and XC? Now the resonance frequencies we have XL is equal to XC or XL minus XC is equal to 0 in terms of the equation. Now put up the value of XL that we know 2 pi FL, here L is remaining, 2 pi FL. So here F is equal to Fr because we have the condition for resonance. So we'll replace F by Fr. And Xc is 1 by 2 pi Frc. So this we can put the value of XL and XC. The next thing is that taking this F towards the left side, then Fr square, that is equal to 1 by 2 into 2, 4 pi square L into C, this L and this C. So Fr square is equal to 1 by 4 pi square LC. Now just take the square root on both sides. So we can have Fr square, Fr is equal to 1 by this 4 pi square becomes 2 pi and LC becomes under root of LC. So this is what the expression for resonance frequency. It's quite simple. You just consider XL is equal to XC. This condition, you can put the value 2 pi FL, 1 by 2 pi FC. Just rearrange it. You will get Fr is equal to 1 by 2 pi under root of LC. So this is the required expression for resonance frequency, where 2 pi Fr is equal to omega R, angular frequency, and that is equal to 1 by under root of LC. So that we can also calculate in terms of LC, that angular frequency in terms of the inductance and capacitance value in radian per second. So this is the required expression for resonance frequency. Now the phasor diagram at resonance. We already know we have the condition for XL is equal to XC for series RLC circuit. We already derived this. So look at it again. At resonance frequency, F is equal to Fr, XL becomes equal to XC, or VL becomes equal to VC. Hence, the voltage and current are in phase with each other. Therefore, the phase angle will be 0. And total impedance Z is equal to I. So we have VL whose magnitude is equal to the magnitude of VC, and which are exactly phase opposition. So this will get cancelled, because when we do the phasor addition, VL minus VC or VC minus VL, it will be 0. So it will get cancelled. So resultant, it will have only the current, resultant current I, and the resultant voltage V, that is equal to VR, which are in phase with each other. So that is the phasor diagram for resonance condition. Right? So this is the resonance in the series RLC circuit. So for that, we have seen circuit diagram, then the definition for resonance frequency, right? The condition for resonance frequency, resonant, then expression for resonance frequency, Fi is equal to 1 by 2 pi under root of LC, and then the phasor diagram at resonance. I hope you understood this topic. If you have any query, any question, you can ask on the basis of this resonance condition.